Do you like having your face, your voice, and even the way you type being used to train AI without your permission? Well, if the answer is yes, I don't know what you're doing here, but please keep on watching. But if the answer is no, well, you have come to the right place, baby. Today, we got that exactly for you, just as you ordered. Because Twitch, a couple of days ago, just announced that now they'll be using your data to train their AIs for Amazon, their parent company. And this is wild because not only is it done in a scummy way, but also, even after you actually turn off the setting that does this, your data may still be used to actually train these AIs, which will probably be nothing. Like these AIs have no chance of competing against the big dogs at Anthropic and OpenAI. So I don't know, they're just using your data for fun, I guess, because they want to have an experience. Jeff Bezos want to rock his balls off getting into the AI market or something. I don't know. But anyways, let's get right into it. So on the 12th of August, Twitch support dropped this amazing tweet, this nuclear of a tweet. We have added a setting that lets you opt out of having your channel. Now keep opt out in your mind. This is going to be important later. Your channel from being used to train generative AI content models across Amazon. Okay? This is when hit this is when shit hit the fan. This was wild. And it just out of the blue. You just dropped it. And people started wondering, if you just dropped this, did you or did you not use our data before to train your AIs? And for those internet detectives, those with the tinfoil hats, keep them on because you won this time, guys. Because, and this is the wild part, this did not start on the 12th of August. Even before that, they have been using your data to train their Amazon AIs. So, in an article in 2024, now notice this is 2024 with 2026, by the information, a guy called Theo White, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right and I did not just butcher it, my bad. They asked the Chief Monetization Officer, CMO, Mike Minton. Okay, they asked him about this. Remember, it's 2024, now we're at 2026. He said Twitch has a role to play in training its parent company's generative AI models, a top Twitch executive said Tuesday at the Information's Creator Economy Summit. Asked whether Amazon uses Twitch to train AI models, Twitch Chief Monetization Officer Mike Minton said, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think obviously within the bounds of user trust, within the bounds of privacy regulations and all that corporate talk. I'm not going to read the entire thing because, it's just trained corporate and political talk that they just have to spew out in order to be careful and minimize losses. But come on, they don't respect our privacy, our concerns. They don't give a crap about that. All they care about is pleasing the guys up top, the man up top. That's all. Nothing else. So this has been going since 2024. Now they just announced it in a way that seems like we care about you guys, and to show you how much we care, we're gonna give you this option to do it. Now you might think to yourself, hey Zoom, if they really did care about us, why did they have that option to be opt-in by default? Like when you go into it, it is already on. Your data is already being used. You have to go into the settings and then turn it off. If they do care, why did they not have it off by default? Well, fear not, inquisitive viewer, because again, our boy Mike Minton, who has now become Chief Product Officer, has the answer for you. We got our boy Mike Minton again, and this was done, I believe, on the same day that they announced it. The announcement, really, let's put it in quotations, because this was just like I said, it's been going on for 2 years now. This announcement is just corporate. So when he announced it, he went on a live stream, I guess, with a streamer. I don't know who she is, honestly, to be frank with you. I did not do my homework on that part, but you guys gotta listen to this because this one is wild.
Now, why is it not opt-in? That's what everybody
Hear this.
here spamming in
Let's hear
chat. I
this.
get it. Let me opt in versus making me opt
Please.
out.
Yeah.
Well, there's an honest answer, and I think most of you probably can appreciate this. Like, if it was opt in, nobody would opt in.
Dudes, I got the flu. My chest just feels like end stage cancer right now. But that was worth it. The pain that I just felt laughing, it was worth it. Like this is just so jarring. What? It's just saying it out loud. Like this is just I don't know what to say, dudes. Like what have we become as consumers? How cooked out have we become that they just get it out like that? Like what else is there to say, dude? Let's just keep watching this.
That's honestly the answer. So by it's going to be on by default, and as I said, almost every content service in the world is on by default. I think the thing that we're doing here that is unique and different is respecting your wishes to opt out of model training.
Dude, this has got to be the dumbest like way to explain it, and he's just at this point he's just coping with it. Like all respect to the guy, I have nothing personal against him, but what is this? Everybody does it, so it's okay. I mean, even YouTube, I think their opt-in is opt-out by default, so you have to opt in. If I'm using YouTube as a good example for something, then you know you just cooked. Plain and simple. There's no ifs, buts, or any way you can defer this. Just try to make it make sense. If I put you against YouTube and Google in the war of stealing our privacy and you lose it, then you're doing something wrong. You need to think about it, buddy. Come on. What is this? But, anyways, that is basically the gist of what's been going on these past couple of days, this wild, wild thing. And as a last parting gift, I'll show you guys how to turn it off. I already did, by the way. But basically, you go into your YouTube. Basically, you go into your channel settings, and this is mostly for streamers. And this is how you do it. You go into security and privacy, scroll all the way down, and wait, you can see it because of my cam. There we go. So you can see it down here. It's training generative AI. By default, by opt-in, because nobody would choose it to be opt-in, like he said. This is how it works. Then you have to turn it off. And you might think that's all of it, that you're done. But I lied to you. Sorry. Because this is it. We saw it on the original tweet. I purposely did not look at it. Here it is. Opting out will not prevent your data from being used if you chat on somebody else's stream and they left the setting at default. So basically, you can do it. You can do all of this, and this is the scummy part. If you go into another chat, another streamer's chat, and you talk, and whatever you say will be recorded and used to train their AIs if that streamer does not have the option toggled off. So there we go. That is the scummy part of this entire thing. Even if you do your homework, even if you respect your privacy, you can go into a stream, somebody who does not care about this, or maybe they don't even know about it. Because how would you? If you're not chronically online at this point, you'll never know this stuff. And the way they put it so down in these settings is just a little misleading, if I may say so. So all of that, everything that you've just did, will be in vain, like for nothing. Because if somebody has that on in their stream, well, guess what? You have just become AI training material. You have just become the meal for the AIs. It is just wild, boys. At this point, I don't even know what to say. Like, you could keep on doing whatever we do here. How do we even, like, fight this? I genuinely don't know, but just thought it was something that I wanted to talk about, get it off my chest. There we go, we did. By the way, small little plug. How about you follow me on Twitch? Maybe I'll start streaming there. And one final thing. This is the most important thing. If you got to this part, get your pants down. Okay, I'm joking. Chill. If you got to this part, please drop a subscribe. Because, and this is the big thing, I'm trying to beat Paris, Texas. They have a population of, I think, 25,000. I want to beat that. And as you can see from the number, we're a little far away. So if you can drop a sub, share, comment, whatever the heck you want to do to get the algorithm to thinking, ooh, me like this channel. Let's boost it. That would be much appreciated. Appreciate you boys for listening to this yap. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you later.